What is up, everybody? It's the Brew Podcast, episode number 3.
All right. Season 2.
All right.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
I think we're gonna be as cold as we're gonna really get.
What you mean?
Like on the weather.
Oh yeah, no. It looks like the temperature's going back up. Like today's 50.
Like warm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
I
think usually February I felt like it was the coldest. Like I think last year April I was still out with a jacket on 420.
Really? Oh yeah, you were.
Yeah.
You were. I remember. Yeah. I remember the pictures. Yeah, it seems like it's gonna warm up pretty quick this year, unless it does that thing where like it seems like that, and then all of a sudden we have a snowstorm like out of nowhere. So I hope not.
Seems like it's pretty doable in New York right now.
Yeah,
outside.
The weather's not really that intense.
It's not super crazy.
And when it is intense, it's like for not that long anymore.
As New Yorkers, do we fuck with the weather being like this?
Yeah.
Or do we want it like before where it was snowing all the time?
No. This is fine, bro. This is fine. Like, don't bring that.
People want to talk about New York Christmas weather and like New York winter, where like it's snowing and everything looks nice and cool. Mm-hmm. They never talk about them sludges.
Nah, bro. It's like, it really just is so annoying because it slows everything down. Then if you have a house and like some crevice is open for some reason, and then now your plumbing is messed up. Like, it got so cold that your plumbing was messed up, right? Mm-hmm. Or whatever happened to your house. Like,
the shower popped in the wall.
Yeah, like, it's only nice when you come here for a vacation and then leave and go back to your warm spot. Like, you go back to Florida or Texas.
I mean, like, yeah, but at the same time, you don't even want to really pull up here in the winter, like, if it's really snowing either, though. Like,
no, not really, because it's inconvenient for the travel.
Yeah, most of the stuff is in, like, the movies, but in reality, if you come down, you might have to help somebody shovel a spot into the snow, and you gotta carry a shovel, and it's all cool and dandy, we've been through it, but it's like, this is so much easier.
Yeah.
It's just mildly cold, like 50, 40 degrees, it's pretty valid. But
yeah.
All right, so getting into it, we got weather guy attacked on train.
Yes.
Right? So with that one, did you so you heard what happened, and basically it was weather dude. His
name is Adam Klotz. He's a meteorologist, the weather guy.
Yeah. He was on the train and he saw somebody get attacked by 3 kids and stuff. Just play till that part.
Suspects were nabbed by cops but were released without facing any charges. Well, this is not the way you want to be able to cover the New York Post.
Oh man.
Right now, but you can see that showing.
Bruh.
So if you go back, right? Yo, Simba, can you be quiet? We're shooting here. We're filming. We're filming. Shooting is like 1990s. Like, hey, we're shooting a thing here.
Yeah.
Yo. Yeah, so I think they put makeup on him still, like his eyelashes.
Yeah, I think they're trying to cover.
I don't know why they would do that, because that would make it look way worse. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
this is crazy though.
This is still wild that the news has to put makeup on you.
Wait, this man is famous.
I mean, they got on the train at 12:45, and the train. I was on the train.
They put eyelashes on him.
No, I don't think they put eyelashes.
So you're just like, how you're sitting on those benches.
No, they put mascara probably.
Bro, they sweeped it up though, I'll tell you that. Somebody had to get real close to his eyes just to do that.
With that lighter, they put it in the guy's hair, and his hair went up like a matchbook. And they're like, whoa, you can't do that, that's not cool. And that's all it took. And then I was the focus of all their attention.
Now, is this real? Because remember back in the day when the news set fire to their tree?
Yes.
When COVID was getting real boring?
Yes.
And I was like, bro, they probably just did that to themselves.
Yeah. Nah, I think that I...
Because there's no mention of the other guy anymore, whose hair was on fire. He went home, apparently.
Wasn't it a homeless guy?
They just said old guy, right? They just said old. They didn't say it was a homeless guy. And then where is he going? Where'd he go? This guy apparently got his hair caught on fire. You got beat up, but he just went home.
Well, listen, the title is Fox News Meteorologist Brutally Beaten on the NYC Subway. Where is Eric Adams? So they're really. This is a spin. This
That's
is
yeah. But where this man don't do nothing. I mean, they gotta even get this man jump.
So
Like no, because here's the thing, right? Like I don't even know if those like some of them look real bruising. Like
I don't know. It seems like he actually got beat up. By who? I don't know.
Yeah, you're right.
He looks like he really. I don't get the feeling from this that he did not get. That's the face of a man who got beat in New York.
I'm just saying, where's the guy who got his hair cut?
But I just realized they're spinning this on Eric Adams.
But they have to, because he keeps jacking like everything is all well and dandy though. Like at the same time, like he is the mayor. Like he keeps.
This is what happens in a fatherless nation. The YouTube comments.
Fatherless child.
Fatherless child. Oh. Wait. Okay. Wait. So I think that does the mayor speak up?
No, the mayor's not in this. I doubt it.
Oh, these are the kids.
Yeah.
These are the kids.
Yeah, but okay, so wait, hold up. Let's see what he says around the end. Like, I want to hear what he says, because if he talks about the older guy.
No, they took their names, and they'll probably get some sort of a summons, and that might be the end of it. How does that make you feel? You know, I want there to be something done. It's more like, why is the weather guy on the train trying to stop crime in the middle of the night? Like, where is Eric Adams? Where's the city? Why am I doing this?
He came at your neck, boy.
Yes, but at the same time, I ain't gonna lie. If you would have paused it a little bit, if I would have paused it, or if it would have got paused like a little bit before he got to where is Eric Adams and stuff, I was under the impression that he realized that he's stupid for getting in the way.
In a way.
Because at the same time,
yeah.
Who snitched to the cops? Like, right? And then if the cops were like, if you was going to snitch it's better for you to snitch to the cops in that situation than try to stop it yourself. Or at least have an exit plan.
Yeah.
Why is it up to me? Sure, absolutely.
It's not.
It's not. Though.
It's not up to you.
How do you feel right now? What bothers you? Your ribs?
Hold up. It's not up to you, because if you would have beat them 3 kids, let's say if you had a bat on you started swinging and hit those kids with the bat, then you'd be in jail, bro. It's not up to you.
Damn.
That's why they can't do anything, because you got in the way of this. You didn't even... Where is the guy whose hair has got burnt? Like, he should be in this.
He probably don't want to. Especially if he's older. You know older people.
Yeah, but like...
I should have been at home, right?
Yeah, you should have been at home.
There was definitely that, like, I don't know, that bravado, that 15, 16
Let it play.
man, a 17, and my buddy, like, oh, you're going to talk to my buddy, and they just, like, they were riling each other up. It just got more and more rough. There were definitely people who were more involved, but once it happened, yeah, I was bum rushed by the big group. Man,
oh, so they probably called their boys and stuff. It wasn't just them 3.
Yeah, they got it worse beating than I did. Yeah, you did the right thing, Adam. Salute you for doing that.
Wait, his name is Adams too?
Yeah, Adam Klotz. But that's his first name.
Adam! How you getting these Adams getting beat up in these streets, bro? They have to carry your name.
Damn, this is crazy though. Like, on another note though, but on another note though, like, just the younger generation is just fucked, bro. Like, it's just so fucked. Like, I would never lay a hand on somebody who's older than me. Like, I would never lay a hand on anybody, because it's like, who are you to touch people like that?
Those are bad kids.
But
there was a time where you could get away
with beating the shit
if you break their legs real quick or some light shit where you just knock them all out. But like, there's those people aren't allowed anymore type shit. Like, even that type of stuff is not even allowed anymore.
Yeah, nah, this is a little crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
This is why we need to protect the Second Amendment.
Okay, yeah, most people are not from New York that's probably saying that stuff.
We need a carry.
But okay, so
anyways, moving on.
So apparently China and Russia is stocking up on their gold.
I heard. Well, I saw it somewhere.
I saw a video from Jake Tran.
That's what you saw.
That talked about it. But apparently that China's most of their gold supply is owned by the government, right? And the other half is owned by the people, which is kind of still like owned by the government, you know. And Russia is stockpiling up all their gold. So what they're saying is that they're gonna stockpile on the gold so they can have the more gold, and then they can bring like a new currency. They can basically have their a new currency or a currency that's like a new global currency instead of the dollar. And then in the video it was basically that any country like Venezuela, Cuba, I think it was Iran or Iraq, like they try to stray away from the dollar, just gets destroyed as soon as they try to do that. But now that America's old and it's weakened and things are scattered all over the place, they feel like they can kind of come up this way. What do you think? You think this is gonna like actually do something, or America's still gonna be like? I think
America has a way of functioning that they let you think that you got it.
Yeah.
They always like if you look at the pattern, the U.S. always lets you believe that you got this, and then out of nowhere they pull out a wild card. They pull out something.
If you look up,
I don't know.
If you look up who. Like, look up right now, like, who has the most gold in the world? And, like, or, like, just a list of who has the most, what country has the most gold. Like, oh, okay.
Michael Phelps.
America, see, that's how we caught up. Who got it? This guy. We got one guy, you know, that's how we know Michael Phelps.
The U.S. Largest gold reserves.
Oh, so we still have the largest. So
we have 8,000 metric tons.
Countries with the largest gold reserves. Click that. You don't even know if they're just showing us like U.S. and it's like number 14.
No.
Okay, really U.S. got the most gold.
Germany is behind us.
Germany, Italy, Russia, and China is right next to each other, right? So they stocking up. So put them together. If you put them together, they're competing with what, Germany?
Oh, they would be second then.
Yeah, if you take China and Russia, put them together. If they team up, you know? And,
yeah, but I'm pretty sure the U.S. has more than that.
Oh, it still has more than that.
But I think they have more than 8 tons. I think it's more, and this is just what they tell the statistic people.
That's why, because when I saw his video, I felt like it was more like propaganda. Like, I see what Jake Trent is doing now, where before he was making a lot of videos that was kind of like China's doing this wrong and that wrong.
Yeah.
And now he's doing stuff. What is this little thief doing?
Hey!
Can you go fix my thing?
Hey, can you like?
Yeah, he be kind of going in on my jacket.
He's trying to eat.
And this one time going in like over here.
He's like a goat.
Yeah.
All right. So what were you saying, Jake?
I was basically saying that he was making videos that was like kind of anti-China and all of that type of stuff. Now I feel like he's gonna go towards videos that are more not pro-China and Russia, but more like in their favor.
He's trying to play the other side.
Yes,
I feel like that's what he does.
He's just kind of, this is like seasons. Yeah. Like it's like as back in the day you used to say it's
He basically goes like, what country is hot right now? Like what, you know?
Yeah, he basically goes like what's that? What that people just say? It's a phase. Like it's a phase. Like this phase, he's gonna talk about stuff that's beneficial to them. It's वो पड़ी हुई है वहाँ पे. Jacket में लगी हुई है, लटकी हुई है. But yeah, so what we got next? We got Chase Bank is closing their ATMs now, or were they gonna only limit it to a certain amount of time? So
that's what I like. So I gotta tell you about this. I was on my way to work on Friday, and like on my phone, it was an article that kind of came up, but I only read Chase Bank is closing, and I went, it's starting. Where's all the money gonna go?
I don't think it would even ever close. It has to be one of the first banks.
I was like, oh my goodness, this is how it starts, the monetary quote shutdown or whatever. Anyways, I went into like a whole loophole. But then I actually read it through. They're closing down their ATMs and limiting the hours that the ATM is open. So usually in New York, the ATMs are open overnight. 24/7.
Yeah.
But they said that because of the crime that a lot of the ATMs have received, they're going to shut them down like around 6.
What?
Yeah.
6?
Yeah. I'll tell you a little more. But
That's crazy.
yeah.
6 is a little early.
Well, it depends, I guess, on the location. It says some other ATMs are closing at 10. The changes affect only a small number of the machines, according to the bank, which did not specify which and how many ATMs no longer provide 24-hour service. They said they review the ATM hours on a case-by-case basis, and some will close overnight temporarily, but they're probably gonna make it a thing. New York. Wait! I gotta read this part. New York City Mayor Eric Adams addressed the ATM early closures at a press conference Monday. People don't want to walk into the ATM and see someone urinating, see someone screaming and yelling, and that is what I'm saying. I need to stop because I don't want my ATMs.
Yeah, keep that in the train where it belongs. For those poor people, all right, not for these rich people. All right, they don't use ATMs after 6. Rich people don't do that. Just close it after 6. Right? That's what I'm seeing. It's like, yo, rich people don't use the ATM around that time. So we don't need it.
Yeah.
Poor people get off work and need money to get home and something like that. But, like, who needs that? They gotta have a Metro card.
Wait, and then somebody tweeted, are you gonna refund the ATM fees to customers when we get ripped off at the use of the bodega ATM to pay for our late night slice of pizza?
Exactly.
That is the most New York thing to tweet.
That's what I'm saying is they're really gonna make it like I saw this put on this kayak alien ad. This is crazy, bro. They deadass put you onto the whole scheme. Yeah, they put
No.
You seen it?
No.
Bro, you seen the shit with the dolphins? Bro, I'm telling you, they jocked the... Yeah, hold on, before you play this, open another tab. They copied Jadoo, the movie. They took the alien and the fit, which was a copy of E.T. So they copied an ad from an Indian... I bet it's an Indian, like, guy who thought of the director, like, for the ad. I was like, I got it.
What am I looking
You got Jadoo. Jadoo. Alien. Yeah, there you go. It's the same fit. Look, this fit.
Oh.
And what they got going on as dolphins.
Oh, I see it. It's
the same thing.
Well, I mean, the Bollywood movie technically copied the American movie.
Yeah, I get it, but but E.T. didn't look like that. These dolphins look like him. They're blue, wide foreheads. Are they Dominican? No. All right. No, now play the kayak, right?
Dominican? All right.
Fellow elites, now the late travel is so expensive, this world famous resort is one of the least crowded places on earth, and no one can afford to pay. How'd you get here?
Kayak? They compared hundreds of travel sites to find a great deal on my flight, car, and hotel.
Our secret meeting is ruined.
Doesn't look very secret. Kayak. Search 1 and done.
Bruh. Literally.
See? That's what I'm saying. They're making it like easier for the elites to be just doing everything.
Bruh. This is crazy. The symbolism will be their downfall. No, they literally just put it in people's face because most people don't have like.
But I took a bunch of time me watching this video
to get it.
Bro, they put an eye.
Oh shit!
The guy who did this, mwah, fire.
Chef's kiss.
Fire, bro. I wish one day I get an offer like this to do a commercial, bro.
Hey yo. What?
You don't want this is haters right here. Yes, hater. Once you get it, niggas don't want you to
Bruh, this is literally
it's a crabs in a bucket mentality, bro, right here.
Bro.
Hater. Don't want me to succeed. I can't work. This is what they want. Once you give women education, they just want to control you, attack you on camera. Look at this, like Dana White when he slapped his wife.
Bruh. This is wild, though. Honestly, if you didn't pull out the
symbolism
eyes,
is great. This man is trying to get a job in music videos after this.
Yeah. Nah,
Like, do you know who I am, bro? I'm fucking kayak guy.
This is literally how they operate.
But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
they put you on. And like, all right, now they're gonna be the only ones in the thing.
They put you on to see you
and then rich dudes are so cheap. They're like, ain't nobody here. Give me free upgrades. Because rich people will say that. Give me the free upgrade. Ain't nobody here using the upgrade. All right, we went through that. All right, let's go to pizza inflation. We're just gonna jump to this Queen's thing or whatever. But I was like, whatever. I don't want to watch that video again.
So, they talking about how pizza now is like the minimum is like $3.
But we spoke about this before, right? Where the guy looked at the $1 pizza.
Mm-hmm.
What this ad? Oh, is this an ad or what?
It's not a slice. I mean, sorry, I was reading slices and I meant.
I'm telling you, getting a little more dyslexic.
Bro, no, I was reading the screen while trying to talk and say something completely different. That's why.
That sounds dyslexic.
What are you talking about? People do that all the time.
Autistic.
No, it's not. I was literally trying to say something while reading the screen. Stop it. All right, I was saying this is not an ad. So you're saying food price. This is wild. They went to the university to talk about how pizza prices are going up.
Nah, college always gonna have the higher prices. I ain't gonna lie, I miss the slices from school.
Really?
Them trash slices.
Jay says at his spot, it's a balance trying to keep prices steady and make pizza worth paying for.
To come up with a good product, you gotta come up with good ingredients.
This is just an ad for the pizza, bro. This is an ad for Joe's Pizza. Yeah, this is what that is. This is an ad.
Hey, this is in Ridgewood. Oh wait, no, it's not. I'm bugging.
It's Joey's. No, we don't. It's Joey's. Yes.
All right, moving on. So
let's just go to Queen's teacher right here. What we got? We got the Queen's teacher who got caught underneath the table.
She was underneath the table. She was pumping breast milk.
While there was a class going on.
So hold on, let me read. Queen's teacher was forced to hide under the desk to pump breast milk. Her class was in session. No, because the thing is, obviously she's lactating because she has a baby, right?
Yeah. So
with women, you can't time when you have to pump.
Okay.
Someday, like you'll be sitting there teaching your class, and then you feel you're like, or it's just gonna spray everywhere, bro. It's gonna go everywhere. You gotta pump it out. There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
Yeah.
So she told the principal, and the principal was like, hide in that closet or sit on the floor.
No way.
And now she's suing. I think New York City, the Department of, I don't know. I saw the case.
I realized
City of New York.
Wait, hold on.
She's suing the City of New York. I was going to say, I thought she was suing the education department, but I don't think so.
No, you got to take it to the top.
She's suing the city.
Yeah.
Because obviously the kids were like, what's going on? She tried to like get another space, and the principal was like, nah, do it here. And then
that's a little wild for the principal to say that.
Yeah,
and then she she said this
what?
How did this become an article? That's what I'm saying. Do you like pump it like purposely underneath the desk? Because he told you the closet, right? Like
she said cluttered. Well, the thing was the manager. Well, that's probably the
managers in school.
Claims manager Grisel Rodriguez told her the only space at PS 82 in Jamaica for her to pump her breast milk was a filthy, cluttered computer supplies closet that was already occupied.
Isn't there like pregnancy leave or something like that? Like with that, like or that's only until you have the kid. Like
it's when you have the kid, you have a couple of months and you gotta come back. You still gotta pump. Like pumping doesn't stop immediately.
It takes like a year.
It takes like a year. Because it's literally your body producing milk. That's not just go away.
I get that.
So, but that's horrible.
So what did people like? Well, why? So.
Your brain is like lagging. It's like, yo,
no, because this didn't just happen with this lady. This has been women been lactating.
So who you mean to say why is this a big deal now?
Well, maybe. No, I get why it's a big deal because the dude says some dirty closet or whatever.
Yeah.
But what was women doing? What was all these other teachers doing when they was pregnant?
Well, I'm guessing their school actually provided them a place to pump.
What does that mean?
Like go into the teacher's room or something. They're not gonna do it in a bathroom because that's nasty. That's your baby food. You don't want bacteria in there. They need
I get that.
But I'm saying maybe other teachers never experienced that problem because their managers, the principals, or whoever actually gave them a space to do it.
I feel like you hit the table so much.
I'm passionate.
I know but I'm just saying. I feel like this keeps bouncing up and down. But so I'm just wondering what other teachers, like you said, it immediately happens. So how are teachers? Because you could always go to the staff room or stuff like that and just go to the staff room or do something like that over there. Like, okay, so just look up, like, what did teachers do while lactating in class? What do teachers do? I never heard of this. I thought it only happens when a baby, like, has to, like, nibble on it or something.
Some schools allow teachers to take a 20-minute break every 3 hours, which means that you will need to pump for about an hour and 45 minutes. That's how long pumping takes, by the way.
It takes you an hour and 40. So it takes 2 hours, but they take 20-minute breaks?
It don't make sense.
Wait.
I don't know.
What?
By law, employers are required to allow you an adequate amount of time to express milk in a private place that is not a bathroom.
That is not a bathroom.
So it has to be like the meat something. You got to give them something, not a supplies closet.
Nah, I get that, but yeah, like at most, like a classroom that you can lock and do it in,
like a
right?
private thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and it can't be the bathroom, and this teacher was told to do that.
Yeah. So she's suing now.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Of course, she's suing.
Had to resort to the embarrassing practice of sitting on the filthy floor. So what happened?
So where did she do it at?
So I'll explain it. So her manager told her to go into the supplies closet where it was full to the brim with computer supplies and it was dirty.
Yeah.
And she said, "I am not doing that.
Yeah.
So this is the only other place I got, and I got to do it now." So she went under the desk.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So obviously the kids were in mayhem because they're like, "What is going on?"
Yeah.
You can hear it. It's a whole contraption that makes noise.
Yeah, can we watch a video of that? I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube in a PG-13 way.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Of her?
No, not her. Anybody. Just this thing going on. Like, what is this? What is like educate? Like my male perspective mind. Like what? So because if they usually probably get like. Yo. Whoa. Yeah, every time girl related shit I see, I'm like, my brain goes, I've seen too much now. Yo, that's crazy. It's like a plunger. Ah. Yo, that's
I was hoping your dad didn't walk by because I don't know how to explain it.
It's crazy, bro. It's like a crack pipe on a fucking titty. That's what. So she gotta put that on, right? Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was something like this tiny. I thought it was like something like this tiny.
That shit hurts. Ugh.
I bet it was better than having the milk all pumping up. Yeah, they can put titties on YouTube. Don't put this clip in our thing. No, don't do that. I don't know how they do this.
You can diminish the time it takes by half by expressing both breaths at the same time. This is how you should use the breast pump. Always start by washing your hands.
Nah, okay, pause. How's she doing that in the classroom? She gotta wash her hands.
She gotta go wash her hands first. Oh, she did it.
How you got? Wait, yeah, bro. I don't understand. They like it. Does it lessen over time? Like
I think it does.
So you should be taken off for a certain amount of time because why would you?
I don't know.
Like, man, like there should be a paid leave for that part because it's like, how are you gonna be just like wait, hold up. If there was moments where dudes was just like nutting on themselves and shit, like in the middle of the day. Like, why would you? Or just even peeing yourself. Like, let's say if you had to pee yourself every couple of times, why would you go outside?
Well, the thing is, hold on.
I get the fact that people gotta make money, but there should have been like a paid leave or something like that, sick days or I don't know. I mean, yeah, I guess it's like it takes a year and it's wicked. I never really thought about that. It's wicked. I ain't never seen
So
somebody...
milk production can continue for up to a period of 2 to 3 years. You're gonna stop working for 3 years?
Yo, that's crazy. But I'm surprised that I have never seen this be an issue in my whole life, and like in some type of thing.
I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Work,
the thing is,
at school.
I'm pretty sure those women have just learned to go around it, and probably they didn't have, they're like, oh, I'll just deal with it this way. I'll do that, But I mean, I don't know, bro. That's a little crazy.
And like, so what? Like, it refills. You gotta do this every couple hours and stuff.
Okay, I'm done with YouTube right now. You gotta. How frequent does a woman pump?
Lactate?
Pump breast milk. 8 to 10 times every 24 hours.
8 to 10 times every 24 hours.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? Every 2 hours type shit?
Probably, yeah. Sounds about right.
So if you gotta do it every 2 hours and it takes an hour and a half and...
That's a lot. That's a lot of time in your day.
So break it down to me, right? Like, so if that's what you gotta go through, wait, why would you work? How can you work? The work thing is, you do the work. Now, if you gotta do some other work in the middle of work every 2 hours, you're not doing the work. And if you cut the time out, like let's say if you say, now you as a female, you can answer this or whatever, but like, they're like, all right, so if you need that time, you can take an hour off or 2 hours every 2 hours, but we ain't gonna pay you for every 2 hours then. Then it's gonna be severely cut down. The pay, so eight, that's gonna get down to you only work 4 hours, right? And 4 hours, let's say what you get. How much teachers make hourly or some shit like that? I know they get paid like salary, but I just put it hourly. Teacher salary, hourly salary. 24. They even put $30 an hour. Yeah. 3 times 4, 8, 12. $120 a day. They're doing 100. Is that enough for them to like? What do you think? Does that sound like a reasonable thing? Where like, all right, if you want to really have the luxury of doing whatever.
But that's not doing whatever.
No, because they only give them 20-minute breaks, and the pump takes an hour and 40 minutes. So you got to give them 2 hours. Instead of working 8 hours, you cut it down 4 hours. You only work 4 hours a day.
That doesn't work if you're a teacher. You can't just work 4 hours as a teacher. That's an all-day gig. And most of it is women, so you have to accommodate for them.
No, you switch up teachers, obviously. You put like, all right, so you put this teacher, like, you literally gotta, it's your responsibility. Like, no, if you either give up on, because if they're not gonna pay you, some other teacher's gonna go there and do the job. So you gotta just give her, let her have the bread. Or another person or whatever to be like, all right, can you cover this? And they obviously you gotta work together, like like for all that you need like teachers like a basketball team, somebody to sub in when somebody gets hurt, or somebody has to like this has to be planned by a woman and a woman's teacher thing. Yeah, it seems like the most reasonable thing to do, so you don't have a thing like. But is that even worth it? Like to them, like to be like, oh no, I don't want to do that.
Let's see something. New York State labor law, section 206-C, requires your employer to provide you a nursing mother with break time to pump breast milk at work. It's part of the law, bro. They're covered. What? Women are covered. When it comes to you have the right to no, it requires, now it doesn't say how much break time. It says you need break time to pump breast milk at work. As a nursing mother, you may take break time to pump breast milk at work for up to 3 years following the birth of your child. Oh, so it's at least 20 minutes for each break, but you must be allowed more time if you need it.
Okay, yeah.
So I think they're covered. Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I think this teacher had
if
to.
you take breaks to pump breast milk, your employer cannot take time away from your regular paid break or meal time.
Oh, it's covered.
It's covered. Everything's covered. So she's probably gonna win the lawsuit. She's gonna win the lawsuit.
That's crazy.
She's gonna win the lawsuit because the school never.
No, she's definitely gonna win it.
Yeah.
She's definitely gonna win it, and I feel like she had to do this. I think she had to. Instead of quitting the job, she had to be like, all right, I guess I'm gonna have to just pump.
Oh, you have no choice. You gotta pull out the big guns, or else you lose your job. And then now you're a kid. You have a kid with no income. That's crazy. So take it up. You gotta take it up high.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I would do it too. I would.
Well, the thing is, it's type embarrassing, but whatever.
Nah, fuck. It's not embarrassing. I don't give a fuck. You give me my money. Run me my check.
Okay, yeah.
And then
no, it's like I'm saying it's embarrassing because you kind of have to get yourself into this position in front of probably children or some shit.
No, see, that's the wild part.
That's the wild part. Like,
yeah, I mean, she could have legit. She could have been like, "Nah, I'm taking my break time and I'm suing you."
Oh no, because
that's what I would have done.
Because she needs the. I would say it would help her case if the kids were all scarred and witnessed.
Ah, that's true. It does help.
But the fact that the kid that's is it scarring though? Is it like somebody even attack me and be like, no, that's not scarring, that's natural. So I don't know. Is it? Yeah, it might be. I mean, I seen women breastfeeding my whole life. And I never seen the pump thing.
Yeah,
I thought the pump thing was. I ain't gonna lie. I only seen some shit that like was on like a bottle or some shit. I ain't gonna lie, I think I seen it. Like, it looked like one of them horns type shit, but it was like for the titty, like.
Once while a class was in session, prompted curious students to ask where the noise was coming from.
Oh, technically the students aren't really scarred because she didn't really show anything.
No, she didn't show anything.
Under the table,
she
so
went
it
under
makes
the
sense.
table, yeah.
It had to be a big table or something.
Yeah, probably. They had some big tables there. That's wild, bro.
Yeah. I get it though. You don't want to quit the job because if you quit, it's not.
No, you gotta. Yeah, she did the right thing, honestly.
No, I think she did the right thing.
Cause I mean that's kind of messed up that your manager, your principal goes, nah, just go in the dirty. We haven't cleaned that shit in years. Just go in there. Like what? Is that where you came from? All right, let me stop going in. All right, but good for her, and I hope she wins.
Yeah, I mean, they should be like two teachers. They should literally be like a spot in the teachers' chill area where they can go and do that at.
Yeah, no, they definitely, that's what I'm saying. That's probably why you don't hear, I think most employers know what they have to do and cannot do. And unfortunately, there's still like those ones that, especially with teachers, that they're like, deal with it kind of thing, you know? But anyways, last thing, Housing Works and their dispensary. So I wanted to show you just because this was so absolutely crazy to me. I know of Housing Works because they have housing. They're actually like a housing, what do you say? Like I don't know if they're a nonprofit, but I think they are. I don't know. But they basically they fight for funding legislation to ensure that all people living with HIV/AIDS access to quality housing. So they have housing and all this stuff.
That's dope.
So they're good, but they are. I just because this is their logo.
Yeah.
So when you told me about the dispensary, I was like, housing work? Because I know somebody
I didn't
who
tell
works
you
there.
about it, but we saw it. Yeah, like they just.
I know somebody who works there, so I was like, this is the same company that does the housing, and this person helped, like, you know. So I was just mind blown. Yeah. But they're really this. The thing is, when I heard about this company, I was like, they're getting funding like no tomorrow, just because I was analyzing the rate of success that they get people housing with. Like they get a lot of people housing.
Okay, yeah.
Obviously,
when a company gets housing, does that mean the company owns that place? Like, do they own the place? So
no.
housing?
They work with the Housing Resources Administration, but their funding must be really high. Is what I'm saying. Just because of how fast they can work, how large the company is. Like I've only just heard about this. I don't think this company is that old.
So like, wait, so this is their cannabis code. Do they have like a housing code?
Yeah, look. They have a
the
Housing Works housing program.
Oh, so this is their normal
This
stuff,
is their
right?
normal page. You see? But it's the same exact logo.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, Has served New York City for 30 years. Okay, maybe I was wrong. I just never heard of this company. This
Yeah,
is
that's
new to me.
fascinating. Cool.
We are committed to the framework of harm
30 years
reduction.
is pretty young too still.
Yeah, programs are innovative, holistic, and empowering. They help with primary care, substance use, case management, adult day healthcare, housing. Let's see what they do for housing.
Legal services.
Our mission is to provide safe, secure, and stable housing to homeless New Yorkers coming.
So, yeah, they're gonna say they provide health, all that stuff.
So what they do for?
I wonder if they own the places though.
No,
Usually,
what they do for sure is I know this from just an inside scoop. Because I know somebody that's in there. Well, I don't know if they're still there, but when they were there, they would tell me. So basically, this person was in charge of being a housing contractor, which is a person that gets a list of places that accept people with Section 8 or vouchers, and then they connect that person with the landlord, and then this is how it goes. And they hire so many of those housing contractors, so then all of them, that's all they do all day, just connect people with the housing, and then they keep it rolling like that. As opposed to other agencies where, for example, in my case, I do that plus a bunch of other duties, and so it takes me a longer amount of time than if my job was just to, but obviously that's a whole different story because that's all you're doing all day. So it's
that's crazy. So and all these are different spots they got all over the place, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So they have their own. I mean, they don't really specify. Oh no, they do here. Yeah, they have certain houses here.
That's
Stand Up
crazy.
Harlem House. Yeah. So
usually
they're probably connected with.
So
them
go back
sometime.
to the other dispensary thing. So now this is the first New York City dispensary. They got housing. Oh, that's crazy.
But that's
go down. Let's check out their actual website and shit. We'll go on Flower. Let's see what they got. It's fascinating. Yeah. Okay. All right. They got George. All right. Okay. All right. That's crazy.
That's wild, actually.
Niggas just that's wild. This world is so different nowadays.
Effects, relax, arouse, hungry taste, vanilla, pepper, sweet triangle, kush.
It's type expensive, but okay.
Sweet vanilla tones and peppery undertones.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. You know what would be mad funny? If they're like, yo, we also take EBT now. Eventually, that's gonna be crazy.
Eventually, you're right on it.
Once you put
I think you're right on it, bro.
It's so crazy. It's almost like, yo, that's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know. I think it's pretty what's up with the facts. It's like you got the but like just weed and shit, and then they got like
you got the
housing.
vibes, you got the housing.
Yo, it'd be crazy if they get like. Somebody's like, nah, I don't know. I'm chatting. Yeah, I'm sober, bro. Let's cut this off. Thank you for tuning in.
It's a long
episode. All right, we out of here.